How are you guys? And thank you so much for your time to talk about this wonderful film. And congratulations on such wonderful performances. So, how does it feel to become honorary Puerto Ricans now? When you come to Puerto Rico, I will
Yes.
invite you to some local beer. So, thanks again for such a great film. Let me start with you, Ansel. Jokes aside, I really loved the film. So, something that really blew my mind was how the context gives new nuances or layers, complexities to the story. With only one line, either from a song or from the dialogues, the whole context changes and give us the background of some of the characters, something that the original didn't have. So, what can you tell me about this and how this helped you with your character?
Yeah, that a lot of that credit goes to Tony Kushner, our screenwriter. And beyond that, he gave us pages of backstory so that we could really understand our characters and, have a lot to sink our teeth into. And yeah, I agree. As an audience member now too, watching the film, you really understand all the different characters, and they're, as a result, like, yeah, it just feels like one deeper.
So, Mike, also from another perspective, but they also address this the stereotype of social classes, poverty, fear, through your character. Riff is given a little more context to understand his behavior in this version. So, what was it like working on these issues with Steven?
That's a gift, right? To be given so many complexities and layers to the role. It makes the job so much easier. There's not all that stuff that you have to invent or pretend. It's all there. So it's a real gift as an actor, because then all you have to do is just like go be like ease, and it's just such a gift, and I'm very grateful for all of that, truly.
Thank you for that. So again, talking about context, David, something that I really liked and love about this film and was surprised was the constant use of the Spanish language, unlike the original. It gives more credibility to the story, to your characters. So, by the way, I was surprised how the script included what is considered to Puerto Ricans the revolutionary anthem. So, how was working that scene in particular and singing that part?
Yeah, I mean, I remember shooting that, and it was a very special day because the protests in Puerto Rico were going on during that same week.
Oh, wow.
So I remember myself and all of the sharks, there was so much energy and connection with what was happening in Puerto Rico at the time. And I couldn't believe that Puerto Rico was still having these problems, and we're shooting a movie based in 1957, and here we are 60 years later still with the same issues. So there was a lot of passion and intensity while we were shooting this, and it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. I think Tony Kushner was really adamant about adding La Borinqueña. He really wanted the Puerto Rican culture to shine through this movie. So yeah, I mean, it was just a beautiful process.
That's what makes the movie more relevant and exciting. All the changes that the script and the director made to this story and made it more relevant for Puerto Ricans. Tell me, guys, about the choreography and the singing. I have always thought that in acting. In acting training, singing should be something quite natural because the voice is one of your main tools. So, correct me if I'm wrong. How difficult was it to combine these areas with your respective characters? Let me start with you, Mike.
Well, we were in rehearsals for many months. I would say like 4 or 5 months before we actually started shooting the film. And during that entire time, we were in ballet classes every morning. That's how we would start. And then we'd go off to our subsequent rooms and rehearse, whether that was with Janine vocally, or with Tom and Victor with dialect, or Justin and Pat and Craig with the dance. And honestly, it was like camp. These things were challenging, but it never felt like work. It was always very supportive and fun, and we all were building. And of us, we were in a room of probably the best dancers, probably the best dancers. We belong there, but they were like so. But they were like it doesn't matter. We're all here to support each other, and like we are great because of that. And so it was a gift, man. We had a blast.
You all did awesome. Believe me, it was incredible and incredible. Puerto Rico. Let's have some beers and some coquito. and again, thank you very much and congratulations on such a wonderful film and great performances. Stay safe and have a great day. Gracias.
Bye. Thank
Thank
you.
you.